right, Emily, let's do this silently, okay? I like how this side's focused. They're working. Everybody has their notebook out. They're getting started on the warm-up. And after you finish writing names, you have one over here who needs a pencil. Thank you. All right, so while you're working on the warm-up, I'm going to set you up for today so that you know how you need to be focused. All right, so the objective says it's the same as yesterday. Scholars will be able to apply and extend previous understanding of multiplication to multiply a fraction. Okay, remember that's what we ended on yesterday, so we're going to continue practicing that today. So what are we going to do? Well, the first thing is we're going to finish page 235, numbers 1 and 2, and then you're going to do 5 through 12 on that same page. Okay? Then you're going to do page 214, questions 1 through 12. After you finish all of that, remember it's a quiz grade. You will get on Compass Learning, and you will preview next week, which will be all about division and dividing fractions. And then I'll have some of you come with me as a small group. You need to make up some words to get those grades, where we need them to be. Okay? Homework today, you'll finish those math boxes. So make sure you have all the way until 19 done, so the front and the back. Give me 1 second, okay? All right, so why are we doing this? Remember, we are doing this because the smaller y, because we have a fractions unit test next week, that's the smaller y. So that's why we're making sure we know how to multiply fractions. The other y is because, well, the big picture and the y is because, remember, we use fractions in real world situations each and every day. Whenever we divide, whenever we are making brownies, we're using fractions without even knowing, okay? So that's why we are learning how to do this with fractions, right? Criteria for success is the same as yesterday as well. It's on the back over here. It says it was Wednesday yesterday, but it's the same as today. It's find the product of the set of fractions, including mixed numbers. And you have to make sure you know how to simplify. The reason we're doing the same as yesterday is because I saw that after assessing you, we still have some confusion, so we have to make sure we get this down. All right? Any questions?
What does C is CINTL?
Where we at?
On objective.
Objective, this SWPAT?
No. The C.
Oh, right here?
Yes.
This is shorthand for including. So including. Shorthand for including. Question?
Yes. I kind of did all the way to 19.
So you're done. Good.
That's what I thought.
Oh, no. Any other questions? All right, anyone need extra time on the warm-up? Or we have it? Need extra time?
I need help.
Need help.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll go over. That's why we're doing it again. Anyone else? Any questions? All right, I have a volunteer who can go up there and teach us how to do it. Toriana, I saw your hand first. So let's track Toriana. She's going to show us how to solve this warm-up. Could you move the small board? Thank you. Go ahead and show us how to do it. Do the warm-up and then I'll let you go. Toriana, talk us through it, please. Be the teacher that you are.
So, this is a
Go ahead.
mixed number. You have a mixed number, so you have to convert the mixed number into an improper fraction.
Okay, so show us how to do that.
So you denominator and then lose 18. Then you add the numerator, which is 5.
Could you pause right there, please? You said multiply straight across, so I don't have to find the least common multiple of 6 and 4 when I'm multiplying?
No.
You sure? multiple, I'm just confused. I just want to make sure I'm doing this right.
You multiply straight across.
Okay, thank you. That is correct.
Am I right?
You're right. You multiply straight across. Remember, when we multiply, our denominators do not have to be the same. Okay?
Okay, then you multiply, yeah, you multiply straight across. So 23 times 3 is 24.
Alright, so thumbs up if you got that far. Thumbs up if you're like, yeah, okay, I got that far. I need high thumbs. Thumbs up if you got that far. Alright, thumbs down.
Okay, not done
Hold
yet.
on, wait. Question.
How did you get 24 as your denominator? Because 6 times 4 equals 24.
So remember, when we multiply numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator. Okay? Are we finished though?
No.
So can I just turn in my paper with 138 over 24 as my answer?
No.
What do I need to do? My agent.
No.
Simplify. Okay, when we say simplify, simplify could mean I need to divide by the greatest common factor. That is true. But when we say simplify with the improper fraction, what does that mean when she said we need to simplify? She's not saying I'm going to divide by the greatest common factor. She's saying, what do I need to do with that improper fraction?
Convert
To a what?
mixed number.
Mixed number. Okay, so let's convert it. Whenever you have an improper fraction, instead of saying simplify it, because that can get a little fuzzy in our head, let's convert it. So if I have an improper fraction as my product or as my multiplication answer, I'm going to say let's convert it back to a mixed number. Okay.
So when you convert it, you have to see how many times your numerator, no, your denominator for your numerator and numerator will be bigger in multiplication and that's the farthest you go get it. So you write down. Wait first.
All right, Miss Miller, I'm a little confused though. So I know we have to convert it to a mixed number, but I don't understand how you got 5 as the whole number and 18 as the new numerator. I don't understand.
Oh, okay. So this is the, how many times you can put 24 into 138 times. So your 5 becomes your new whole number, and your denominator stays the same, and your remainder is your numerator.
So what I have left over is now my new numerator.
Yes.
Okay, and then my denominator stays the same.
Yes.
All right, okay. Got it.
Then
So we're done, right? Because this is a long problem. We're done, right?
yes. Yes.
We're done. We have 5 and 18 over 24. Who thinks we're finished?
No, we're not finished.
I thought you said we
We're
were.
not finished.
We're not.
No.
Why not?
Because you have to simplify times 2. No, divide by 2.
Divide what? We just multiply. Now we got to divide.
Yeah, you gotta simplify.
Simplify what?
You just convert it. She trying
Oh, you're right. I got to simplify 18 over 24.
divide by 2. Wait, yes. 9, 12. So your answer is gonna be 5, 9, 12. But you're not done. 3. You gotta simplify again. 3 by 3. 3, 4. 9. So then.
But why you wasn't done when you did 9 over 12?
Because it's not the smallest you can get. You can go down one more.
What do you mean it can go down?
You can simplify again, so it's not in the smallest terms.
It's not in the smallest terms. Okay, I just have one question. Instead of doing 18 and 24 divided by 2, what could she have done to figure out what she needed to divide that by? So instead, right here, she said 18 and 24. She knew that it could be divided by 2 because they're both even, right? But what could she have done to figure out a bigger number to divide by?
Or she can use the greatest common factor.
Not the greatest common multiple, but she could have found the greatest common factor of 18 and 24, and then she would have only had to divide one time. What would she have divided by that one time, Phoenix?
6.
By 6. Because the greatest common factor of 18 and 24 is
6.
6. So she could have divided by 6, and she would have still gotten 5 3/4. Thumbs up if you got 5 3/4 that first time. High thumbs, because I need to know if you need to do it one more time. So if your thumb isn't up, you didn't get it. All right, thank you, Toriana. Appreciate it.
You want to read all of it?
Yes, please. Everybody give Toriana some shine. That's very brave for her to do that. Okay, so open up your book. For those of you who didn't get that, I'm going to pull you in just a minute.
You want me to write this?
Just know you can erase it all. I'll remember it for the next class. Open up your book to page 235. Let me make sure we got correct instructions. If you don't have a book on your desk, I have 3 right here on the floor for you. If I still run out, if some of you could go to Raquante, you got one underneath your desk.
I got mine in
Hold
the
up.
locker.
You have one on your desk?
This stuff.
Okay, go get one in
There you go. Go get mine.
If we have one, you could. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, go get one out your Alright, I'll give you 5 seconds to go to page 235. I know you're there when you are on page 235 and you're looking at me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This side, I'm only waiting on 1. This side, I'm only waiting on 1 too. So let's. Alright, got that one. This side, still waiting on 1 more to look at me. There we go. Okay, 235. If you look at, now look at 235. The instructions are, you need to do numbers 1 and 2, which are circled in your book, 1 and 2, and then do 5 through 12, which are already circled. First period went through and circled the ones that you needed to do. So that's reviewing, adding, and subtracting factors. You two already done it, correct?